Thank you for watching my short tutorial on how to swap cells. I work in a place where we have a list of clients with multiple layers of information attached to their names, something like this. Cell 1 is attached to test 1 and test 1A. And then there's other data farther to the right. So sometimes I have to switch cell 1 with cell 6 and vice versa. So I'm going to show you how to do this in multiple ways. The first thing you need to do is just click on whatever cell you want to exchange, and then you're going to line up at the bottom and hit shift. Click with the left click button, and then you can drag it to where you want. So if we're going to switch it with cell 6, what I do is I drag this below cell 6, I let go with my left clicker, and then I'm going to highlight cell 6 and once again do the same thing. Go to the edge, hit shift, and drag it up to where cell 1 would have been. And thus I've effectively changed cell 1 and cell 6. Now, say I want to change 1 here with 6, excuse me, 1 here with 6 here. I can do the same thing. I'm going to click both cells, hit the shift at the bottom and then left click, drag it below 6, click 6 and 6, click at the top line and drag it, and see, I don't want this thing, I want this, that. And sometimes you have to wiggle it a little bit. And then I let go with left click. Once again, I've changed cells 1, test 1 with text 6. So, you can also do this with the entire row. However, if you have data over here, that you don't want moved, if you were to click the whole cell, shift, drag down to where you want it, it's going to move everything. So, thus we would once again want to just move what we're going to move, hit shift at the bottom line, and drag it to where we want it. In this case I switched it with cell 7. Once again, shift from the top line, drag. Now, you can also, say we want to take 2 and 3, and we want to switch it with 6 and 7. So, it would be here where 6 and 7 is, which is below 8. Then we need to take 6 and 7 and move it to where 2 and 3 would be. The cool thing is, as long as your cells match up, you're going to move them. If I was to take this group and move them, see how my line is vertical up and down? That's going to put me in between, so that's clearly not what I want. I want to make sure that I get that line. I could move them all the way over here if I wanted. So, what this does is this really allows you to move just the cells you want into the places you want. So, 6 and 7. Shift, move, make it match over here, shift, left click, move, shift, left click, move. I've been working with Excel for a number of years, and I just realized how to do this recently, and I thought it would be very helpful to teach this to fellow teachers who may need to deal with spreadsheets and students. And what's great about Excel is if you do something you don't like, you can just Control-Z and undo it. It puts it all right back. The way I figured out how to do this is I YouTubed it, and it wasn't the easiest thing at first, but have fun with your new swapping of cells. I think it can be a great tool. And the other thing that we could do is, which I learned how to do, is to transpose cells. So if I go here and I take these, I copy them, and I want to transpose them across the top, and then I'm going to paste special, transpose, and there we have it. And this is a really helpful tool. So you could, thank you.